That'd be great. I wanted to ask you about playing Rip Hunter because he's one of my favorite characters from the comics, and he's spanned over 40, 50 years, and there's been lots of different challenges of the unknown, and then Booster Gold, and all these different versions of him. Did you kind of look at all of that and take different things, or are you just going off the script they wrote?
Well,
they wrote.
I think you can never know too much. Do you know what I mean? And also, I can sit at home reading comics and say I was working, so it's great. But yeah, I read. What have I read? I've read some of the real early Time Master stuff, which is like, we're gonna go and kill some dinosaurs. It's very action adventure, and then the other Vanishing Point story, which I think that's my favourite one. We're able to see Superman and Booster Gold. That's a really interesting relationship. But yeah, as you say, what they've done is taken who he has been, but he's kind of been various different things in the history of DC, and then turned it into something new. With paying homage to the past. He's a fascinating character. He's got a lot of secrets, a lot of stuff that he doesn't want to let on, a lot of stuff he can't say because of the nature of his work. Because he's a time-traveling man. He's keeping the course of history straight. And he's had a lot of stuff happen to him. What's great about the way they write, and I think they found such a great balance with this show, is that it does get very dark in the series. There's also a real lightness touch to it as well. So it's also very, very fun as a show. And it's been really interesting finding the balance.
Will some of those secrets of his history kind of come out as the series is unfolding?
Yeah, they do. Yeah, to a point. Quite interesting future.
Do you think the Doctor Who fans will like Legends of Tomorrow? And what would they make of your character on the comic?
I think there's going to be obvious comparisons. An Englishman in a long coat who travels through time. I went into this. I'm not going to go. No, it's completely different. There are obvious similarities, but I hope that. Them enjoy that. I'm fascinated by time travel as a concept. Rip is very, very different to the Doctor. I spent the reason I've lost my voice, I spent the last 2 days fighting, which is not something the Doctor does very much of. And I totally lost my voice. I've just been screaming in a room, punching something in there. It's a really interesting new challenge.
You mentioned being an Englishman in a long coat.
Yes.
And there's another Englishman in a long coat, John Constantine, who's going to be appearing in this universe soon. Was there any concern about trying to not make Rip, make a real difference between these two characters and not have Rip become too Constantine-ish?
No, do you know what? I'm not even really thinking about that. He is who he is, do you know what I mean? And I've been given such great scripts to work with. And you can go, oh, I want it to be like this, or I don't want it to be like this. Actually, when you come down to doing it, what's there on the page is its own thing anyway. I can't. I'm really excited to explore this guy. He's very different to anything I've ever done. And he's very much kind of team leader, which is a good challenge.
Who would you say Rip has the most volatile relationship with on the team? And does he have a good relationship with him?
I think it changes, you know what I mean? Like, Heatwave is this tricky character. He's recruited a bunch of maniacs, really, do you know what I mean? Like, it's not like they're going to really get on. And I don't think he's thought his plan through that far. It's like, we need to do this. These are the people that can do it. Let's get them and go. I think he wasn't quite thought, are we going to get on when we're making coffee in the morning? That's not really been a consideration. And he doesn't need to get on with it, actually. He just needs them to do the job in hand. And I think he kind of underestimates quite the challenge that he's set himself.
forward to having Rip Hunter actually
It's the only reason I'm doing this. It's just, so I can make my action figures fight. But it's funny you say, because it's so great being part of an ensemble like this. The way I like to describe it is, I don't know what you guys did when you were kids. When I was a kid, I had like my He-Man figures and my Thundercats and my Ghostbusters and my Visionaries, and the best days I ever had were putting all of them together and making all the goodies fight all the baddies. I think this show feels very much like that. It's like everyone's got such individual personalities and their own thing. It's quite an amazing thing to be part of.
How did you know you were looking up with Rip Hunter were you prior to being
I'd never heard of him. And then they sent me a shit ton of comics to read, which is great. And there's like a massive box in my house. What is this? They sent me loads of comics. And it's really interesting to explore that kind of work.
Can you talk about how you prepare for the physicality of the part? Like you talked about the fighting and the guys fighting back.
I wish I had prepared more. I've done some light training, let's say, some kind of martial arts stuff. I just want to know how to throw a punch, not look like I look when I throw a punch, which is like a gangly child. So yeah, it's been really interesting to like. I'm definitely heir to the lover side of the two as a person, so it's quite nice to play something. It's a real challenge, in a good way.
Yeah, I'll see you in Vancouver.
I've been working out a bit, but I feel like such a twat when I say it. I've been working out a bit for this.
Well, as you know from the comics, Rip has a very close relationship with Booster Gold.
Yeah.
Is that referred to at all in reference to the show? Is Booster Gold off limits at this
point?
point?
No, Booster Gold's off limits at the moment. I think there's enough to deal with at the moment with all that, but I think their relationship is fascinating.
Do you play with that a little bit in your head?
Yeah, I think there's definitely got that. I think so much has happened to Rip. He's got so... In fact, he's travelled through lots of different timelines. It's like he's spinning plates. And there's so much going on. So very much to... I think there's such a... it's such a privilege to play a character for the DC Comics world. And I feel a real responsibility to do it in a responsible way to all the people who've spent their lives reading, and then also to take it further and to provide like an excitement over what could be new. So yeah, it's a great issue.
Thanks everyone.
Thank you.